first one. This is Finsbury Park. This is the start of today. Basically going to show like a snapshot of London.
Hello, Sarah. Yes. Come.
Absolutely diabolical.
Yes.
Let's see if I can get one of these. Jesus Christ. There we go. That bad boy.
So we don't have the capacity.
There we go. Oh, that's all bloody hell. Place to live in this exact area, pretty much. Maybe not so nice. We'll go to it, but it's a nice area. Nothing to complain about, but a lot of people use this for commuting into central London, so yeah, quite a lot of the sort of like above average earners coming here for commuting into London, because it's at the very top of the what do you call it, the Victoria line, which is probably the best line. Yeah, these bikes do not have the best suspension in the world. It's a bit of an arse breaker. Cute area though. UK roads. Just hoping my bloody phone stays in there. I need some bum cream after this. I'll race you. Being cheeky. Hair transplant coming in strong. Iconic. Here it is, the best station in the world. Coming up.
If you come to Jesus, all these things disappear, and Jesus will give you a new life.
Beautiful area. Alright, so where we're heading to now is my favourite nightclub in the whole of London. And this is, it's called Egg London. I think it shut down and then it reopened and it shut down again, but it's the best one, definitely. It's not the biggest, but the best club in the whole of the UK, I would say. It's got 3 stories inside, so different music throughout, and then on top of that it has nights on all the time. And back in the day it used to have a deal on it, I think it was a Tuesday or Thursday or something like that, and it would be £5. You pay £5, you get entry, a whole pizza plus an alcoholic drink, like a cocktail, basic small cocktail, but that is an unbelievable deal. There is a Sainsbury's just here, and because drinks in the club are expensive and other reasons, you want to have a bit of a buzz before, people would pre-drink at a local supermarket, basically Sainsbury's, down here. And so I'll come down here as a homage to those nights and get a meal deal, which is also a strong part of British culture. But yeah, so people used to buy, including me, cans or whatever it was, drinks from the Sainsbury's, drink them, loads of them, and then go into the club. And the club is still open, I have checked. So it'd be interesting to see whether the residents complain about the noise, because, I mean, if you move there, what do you expect? It's too bloody hot today. Another one.
Another one.
Another one. Oh, it's a Grom. KTM. Little Grom. Man, I love those bikes. I need to test ride one. I want to ride a Grom and a Monkey, which I think are basically the same engine, just different skin. Oh, 125.
Whizzing on the 125.
Gives Djokovic plenty of time to chase it down.
It's my VIP ticket. Cheers.
Set fuel and got overawed. He's been through.
Coming up to the beautiful King's Cross St Pancras. A merger between two stations.
What a load of nonsense!
This guy's crazy, man. This is the hall you want to be at. We are on the way to place the flag. Thing is, I've questioned whether I should even do this in the UK, because it's the UK. I mean, it's England. But I think if I'm going to do every single country, I need to hit England as well, even if it's the host country. And where else to do it apart from Buckingham Palace, where the monarchy is. And this is the starting point for every other flag plant in the world. This is the first one. And technically, I shouldn't say this, but I have actually planted the flag in other parts of the UK, so Ireland and Scotland, but this is the first one officially on the channel. Many more to come. Hopefully 194 others to come, unless there's some political changes and some other countries get made or destroyed. Beautiful. Buckingham Palace, arguably the heart of this challenge. The first one. So we are just next to Buckingham Palace. So I'm thinking central here, in a good area. The first official flag plant of 195. Right next to Buckingham Palace, as you'll be able to see.
Excellent news, my lord. England now forms the heart of our growing empire.
So we're on the way to Kensington, which is my favourite part of London, I would say. I think the suspension is to blame, personally. Yeah. Yeah, so along this road, this is Kensington, my favourite part of London. There is a hostel here, and these properties here are millions of pounds. But this hostel here, you can stay in for like £20 a night, this one here. Astor Hyde Park Hostel. Obviously, you're sleeping with about 100 people, but in this part of London, for that money, unbeatable value. I would stay there many times again. I've already stayed there twice actually for my Mandarin exams. Definitely the best part of London. Nice cars, beautiful properties. Pretty peaceful. See, London in the sun is absolutely fantastic. It is probably the best country in the world, or best city in the world, in the sun. But of course, we get absolutely zero sun 90% of the year, and then for about the other 10% it's completely boiling. And even today, like, my back is completely drenched. Need a pint or something. Alright, so I've tried to capture a very rough overview of London in one video, which is impossible, and this is also going to represent the UK for me, or at least England, because I haven't really got the time to go elsewhere in England, even though I have been millions of times. And anywhere outside of London you need a car or a motorcycle to go to, so this is why I've kind of chosen this at the moment, because it's easy to do. So yeah, the reason I've ended here is because as an English person, you can't end the day without a pint, or at least some people can't, and then some people beat their wife as well. But basically, we love drinking. It's a drinking country. End of. You have to end on a pint. Yeah, so one thing is the countryside, which I'm not really going to be able to film. But to be honest, it's quite samey. Wherever you go in England, it's pretty samey. You don't need to see a million different areas. You know, you're not going to be missing out on something if you go to one Midlands and then you don't go to another place. It's all the same. As long as it's got rolling hills, you know what it is. It's just same again. So, because I'm going to rural Wales, and this is Snowdonia National Park, it's more or less, I mean, I've been there before, it's more or less the same as English countryside. So I think that will paint a good picture of the UK and English countryside as well, even though I'll be capturing it under the Wales video. So I don't think I'm missing out on anything by not capturing some of the English countryside. And I know if people do view this, that basically they'll say, oh, why did you not you just captured London, why didn't you capture the whole rest of the UK? Well, because firstly, the countryside is the same everywhere, and I said I'll be capturing that in the Wales video. And secondly, some other parts, I haven't said this actually, I should add this to my negatives, some parts of the UK are absolute criminals, and that's because people don't care. You know, some people don't care, and some areas are quite deprived, and it's not necessarily the deprivation, but it's the culture. And places like Birmingham, and also some places near there, and even like some parts of Liverpool and Manchester are just pretty much no-go zones. And there are other places as well, and again, these have immigration issues like Bradford, you know, Blackpool as well. I wouldn't go there. I mean, I've been to Birmingham, places like that a few times, but I wouldn't go back out of choice unless it was a survival situation where I had to get out. Yeah, so I think the only thing I've missed here in London is to get the jellied eels and pie and mash, which is British food to its core, and for some reason I've never had it. I don't know why. Probably because I don't live in London, and probably because a lot of people hate it. But I think it's important to actually try this stuff. And I did actually try and find some earlier, but realistically I've only got one day in London at the moment before I need to go on this huge trip, and also I've got Elbrus to climb. So I don't really have time, and at the moment it's a Sunday, so all of the pie and mash shops are closed. I do think this is something which most people get on their lunch break. I might be wrong, but it's not that common. I haven't seen anyone I know go for a bit of pie and mash and jellied eels, because, I mean, it speaks for itself, but I would love to try it just once, just to see what it's like. And to be honest, I think it would probably be good. I'm not a fussy eater. I don't like the pomposity of a lot of these food critics, shall we say. You know, if it's edible, get it down you. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll make another video soon.